Welcome back to Key Arena here in Seattle. We're ready for our first game of the day as the Ball Hogs take on the Killer 3's in a 7-8 matchup. Time now to join the lady that will be roaming the sidelines for us today, Joy Taylor.
Thanks, Gus. I'm here with Oak and Rick Barry. Oak, it's the playoffs, a great season. Do you think that you guys are the toughest team?
I think we got a great team. Just sometimes the middle area hurt us down the stretch, and when you don't play smart down the stretch, you're not going to win games no matter what level you're on.
We're going to see some toughness today. Rick Barry, we're playing for a lot more than pride right now. What did you tell the guys before the game?
Well, just go out and have a good time. We have nothing to lose, obviously, and it's going to be a tough game because the team reflects their coach. He's a very tough guy when he played. His team's a very tough physical team, and we're going to have to deal with that. If we don't, we're in trouble.
Good luck, Coach. Back to you, Gus.
All right, thank you very much, Joy. Our lineups are brought to you by Degree Deodorant. It won't let you down. We'll start with the Ball Hogs, captained by Brian Scalabrine.
Yeah, Coach Rick Barry talked about the tough game. Xavier Silas talked about the reigning player of the week. Let's see if he can get out early.
Meanwhile, for the Killer 3's, they are captained by Chauncey Billups, who is not in uniform because of a knee injury, so Steven Jackson takes over.
And Steven is the guy. He's, he allowed his emotions to be under check last week. Let's see if he can do the same thing to come out and put the team on his back.
All right, Ball Hogs will have it to start. Scalabrine, Byers, and Silas on the court for Rick Barry's Ball Hogs. Here we go. Here's Silas driving down the lane, left hand off the glass high. No good. Remember, he's the reigning Big 3 player of the week. As for the Killer 3's, they lost the trilogy in LA last week, 50-41. Inside, Jackson has it raked away. Now Byers on the baseline, rises and hits.
Good defense inside, but smart play. Xavier Silas to Byers, who sprinted out to the three-point line.
Byers has been in double figures in 7 of 8 games this year with a high of 19 in each of the first 2 games. Now Steven Jackson with his foot on the three-point line, off the heel, rebounded by Scalabrine. Baseline, Silas. Both these teams have been in hard-fought games this season as Mo Evans knocks it out of bounds.
Both teams a lot of energy early, and Byers right here trying to go behind the back, but how about the recovery by Mo Evans?
When you look at this Ball Hog squad, they opened up the season blown out by Trilogy inside Evans.
That's because Chauncey Billups wasn't around for the first couple of games.
Scalabrine squares on the baseline and knocks down the triple.
Yeah, Killer 3's had a lot of opportunities, and that's what we saw from them throughout the year, Gus, is that they don't capitalize at times when they have opportunities to score. They get penalized because the opposing team makes them pay for it.
Both these teams with 2-6 records, fighting for the 7th place spot in the league as Steven Jackson buries a jump shot to make it a 6-5 game. Chauncey Billups doing a lot of coaching along with Charles Oakley. Meanwhile, Silas rattles down a fadeaway jump shot.
I like it too. That's using Scalabrine, who understands the value of setting a pick and then getting his man open to get a shot.
8-5. Ball Hogs with the lead, and inside Evans. Byers picks it up. Can't convert the mid-range jump shot. 12 to shoot. Mo Evans gets it from Reggie Evans. Back out to Steven Jackson for 3. And good. Steven Jackson's got the jump shot working early as he levels the game at 8 apiece.
And once again, it was Reggie Evans.
Silas the kick to Byers, and he'll rattle it home. I think it's very interesting to watch Chauncey Billups on the Killer 3 sideline coaching. You know, we saw Jason Kidd come right out of the NBA into a head coaching role. You could see something like that happening soon for Chauncey Billups if he wanted to be a coach. Here's the bump of the grind, the left-hand baseline hook shot, no good.
That's a good move, though, Red.
Scalabrine trying to move the ball, backdoor Byers. Jackson right in his hip pocket. Here comes Scalabrine, the white mamba can finger roll.
But you had to respect that, that he can shoot the ball from out there that time. Reggie Evans gave him too much love and kind of bit for the pump fake, and Scott bring it easily down the lane.
13-8. Ball Hogs off to a good start. First team to 25. Signals halftime. Here's Jackson for 4 from Curryland. Steven Jackson's jump shot is wet to start this game.
Well, I noticed, too, that we don't see the emotion right away from Steven. He's kind of keeping that under control. And I think he's more focused when he plays that way.
Jackson already with 10 points on 3 of 6 shooting early. Let's see if he does it again. He gets a look. And again, Steven Jackson. 15-13. Byers answers. Derek Byers, and he gets a high five from Jackson on that J.
But don't you love the energy? Right now, these two teams can say, we're out of it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we'll win some money. But they're coming out, and they're playing at a high level in regards to the energy that we feel. Speaking of energy, why not step back? I take all 4 of these right here. Steven Jackson is just hot, and then this is a piece of cake. It's almost like a layup, free throw. You're going to give it to me, Derek Byers. Come on, bro. Read my resume.
Last week we saw with the Killer 3's in their loss to Trilogy, it was Brian Cook that came in and couldn't miss a basket. Byers again for 3. That thing is really coming off his hand nice today, Jimmy.
You know what? That's the spot earlier in warm-ups that he really concentrated on catching and shooting. You can see how comfortable he feels right now shooting the ball.
Byers with 12 inside Jackson, and he's fouled. All right, Big 3 fans, you can vote for your favorite Big 3 athlete. Simply go to Twitter or Instagram and vote with hashtag Big 3 fan favorite. That's Big 3 fan favorite. Voting starts right now. My favorite player in the Big 3 is, my name is Al Harrington, and I get buckets.
How can you not? He started off so hot, but then defense is kind of, speaking of defense, what good defense that time by Byers. But he adjusted. When he couldn't get his offense going at times, he allowed Rashad McCants, James White to get into the flow, but he dictated a lot of that.
Brian Cook in the game now, along with Eddie Robinson. Brian Cook, 17 points last week, a season high against Trilogy. He was 7 of 11 from the field, 3 of 4 from the three-point line. He took 3 4-point shots as well, 0 for 3. Cook, there it is.
Why not? You know what's funny? Brian was so hot, but he got so tired quick. Usually as a player, like, I'm not coming out the game right now. Coach, don't take me out. I'm hot. Brian wanted to take a little break, but good to see him come in right away and knock down an open shot.
36 years old. He needed to get his win back.
He needed a break. Well, I love it that Ice Cube and Roger Mason set it up where it's player-friendly in regards to the revenue share, how they split 50-50 on the jersey sale. That entices players like Brian Cook to come in and want to be a part of something, because it's not just the league making money, but the players themselves get the profit.
Silas for 4. And boy, they're talking about some big names coming in this league next year.
Well, they are, but right now, Derek Byers, a young player that has just won 12 points in the first half. I told you about early in the game, just shooting that jump shot. He's able to knock it in, this young man, to put the ball in the basket.
Meanwhile,
he gonna gamble every time.
Mo Evans with the layup.
How you so? You ready to help?
Childress crosses over, 16-footer. Eddie Robinson goes up high to get it. We talked about some of those players that may be coming into the league next year, as Mo Evans lays it in again. And that signals us to halftime, 25-19. We'll talk about it right after this. Killer 3's with a big first half. Back to Seattle right after this.
Let's go to work, man. Bust their ass. We already beat them once. Let's bust their ass. Win. 1, 2, 3. Win.